How's it going, guys? Welcome to NHC podcast. I'm Colin.
No, you're not.
I'm not. I'm not. I'm Yams.
He's. I'm James.
I'm Anthony.
I'm Quinny.
Hey, Quinny's here! Hey. Woo! Bitches be like, Quinny, that's brilliant.
Do they? Is that what they say about me?
Bitches be like.
Literally, there's only two of them. It's
Two.
It's me and Colin.
Are they both male?
Take your
Yes.
two bitches.
And we're both called Colin and Anthony.
Okay.
We
Cool.
take
They're
turns.
both called Colin.
They are.
We
They just-
just, it's
We
Calamity.
share a name.
It's Calamity.
We take turns wearing each other's mask.
A calamity, if you will.
Oh.
Now that's good.
Yes.
A calantony.
Calamity.
Sounds like
Calamity.
something you get.
Oh, you get it hard. And rough.
Not from Colin, it must
Not
be
for
fair.
me, no. I'd need to run at you.
Micropene over there. He can't do nothing.
But the hands have unusually long fingers.
It's exceptionally
They
cold
look like
in his
fucking-
defence.
Can you pick my nose from all the way over there?
Aye, but not with my hands. My foreskin
okay.
maybe. I can do balloon animals and shit as well.
Off on the tone we hope to keep for the
Yes.
rest of it.
Aye,
Yeah.
so HUXTABLE, we're good, eh?
Speaking of
Yes.
foreskin, HUXTABLE were brilliant.
Well, I was going to start with Nishima, but that would just be...
Actually, that's one of the best gigs I've seen in a long, long time.
The whole gig was good.
Nishima
was
came out
outstanding.
dressed as snooker players. I was quite impressed.
They did.
But they did
Someone
play
else was
snooker?
saying they looked like waiters, and I was like,
Oh, nice.
either snooker players who
To be fair though, for the
moonlight
entire
as waiters.
25 minutes they were on, I was singing the theme tune to Big Break, thinking, oh, Jim Davidson, you racist bastard.
Oh, Jim Davidson, man. Getting excited there.
I have these images thinking about him.
Aye.
But enough about, well,
Enough about your
childhood.
semi.
We'll get to Celebrity Beasts later.
Yeah, there's some breaking news. on that
Celebrity
front.
Beasts. That should be a game show.
Well, that's our
It kind
hashtag.
of
Is
is,
it?
except just there's called the news.
I know it's called the front page. What will it be tomorrow?
Except it's called the internet.
There's no prize except misery and sadness for thousands of
a
children.
little bit of shame for the rest of your life. But, you know, apart from that.
That's what we're saying though.
It
We're
doesn't matter
actually
if you've done nothing wrong, you didn't touch him back. Do you know what I mean? At the end of the day, you were still a
no
part of
hands.
it.
No hands doesn't count.
I know.
Oh, fuck's sake.
Keys.
Keezy's, aye, Keezy's the bad Keezy's.
If only I'd known, guys. If only I'd known before I
to
came in
be
here.
fair,
Aye, you weren't
This
too.
is entrapment.
BBC Television Centre was the den, so I mean, anything that happened there doesn't count.
Is this the part where I'm supposed to say that none of these views are my own? You know, people
No,
do.
they are yours.
Too fucking late for that, mate.
All of these views are my own. I've
are
scripted
now,
the
yeah.
whole thing. Is that
Aye,
it?
well, he's
do we share a view?
Perception.
We're actually three of pure personalities. It's like,
Oh,
you're
nice.
actually in a house yourself.
It's like
It's-
terrible film Identity. You know, the one
Oh,
with
it's so fucking. With John
it
Cusack.
had some good bits, but the whole
Aye, the
film
end,
was,
the end was good.
The end, that's it. I
The
know.
beginning was filled with promise and hope, and in the end, made
So
it
the whole
end.
thing was just this old fat bald guy that's imagining it all. Great, brilliant. It's like
Yeah.
Dallas all over again. It was all
It's
a dream.
Like Dallas, aye. Bring back Bobby Ewan. He's one of the personalities. Fuck's sake. He's the extra thumb on the big hand at the front of the cover.
Oh, for fuck's the extra thumb.
No, fuck it. I was going to go on a whole Dallas rant. I thought, no.
Colin, you
I
want to
don't
tell
know
us
enough about it.
You want to talk about Kanye West, did you not?
No one wants to talk about Kanye West except Kanye
You
West.
don't want to, but you have to. That's what
Yeah.
we should say.
I wish he would just go away.
Well, let's see. Let's see.
Fuck off.
Did you see the fake tweet that went out about I publicly apologise to Beck?
Yeah.
And people kind of brought it.
Oh,
he
and
didn't
Beck
really
went,
post
aye,
it.
fuck off you cunt or something like that.
You're still a cunt. I think was,
That was it, yeah.
Well, he tried to do the real thing by going, actually, I've heard his album now, and it's actually really good. It's like too little, too late.
Yeah,
man.
but the answer is
Aye,
fuck off.
damage is done, man.
Having said that, there is a song on Beck's album that sounds like the Mighty Bush. There's one isolation or something like that. Yeah.
Oh, that
I've seen- yeah, he played
fucking
he played iTunes, and I went to see him. And when that came on, me and my friend Lucy were like, "What the fuck is this? The Milky Joe episode? What is going on?"
You know,
That's awesome.
You know, there's like four people sitting there just going, that's pretty funny, man.
Yeah. So I mean, I could see where Kanye was coming from just on that one point.
Nice.
But nothing else. But Kanye.
I think the principle. I think it's the principle, though. He's done the bit where he goes on stage, and he thought, I think Colin's dying.
Aye, we're
Well, I
broken.
hope so.
Sorry, I'm back in the room.
No, back in the room.
Fucking hell, Quinny. That's brilliant.
Did he refuse to speak to John Ross or something like that? What was last
Oh,
week's?
it went in the huff. It went in the huff with Jonathan
I'd
Ross.
refuse to speak to John Ross.
No, you
I
wouldn't.
was going to Google Kanye West, and I started writing Quinny for some reason. What the fuck? For Freudian slip
Guess
right
when he
there.
hangs at dickheads, he hangs at
Always
Quinny.
on my mind.
Kanye
Oh, dear.
West, right.
Come to West.
Any opportunity, Colin, just...
I actually repeated what he'd said.
Hey, in the,
Oh, is
last,
that an
in the
echo?
last half hour, Madonna's had a pop at Kanye West. Don't go to a
Was
walk.
that bottom of the stairs at the top?
Aye, exactly. Oh, I mean,
Da-da-da-da-da.
you know, we've got to cover that as well.
My favourite bit is when this is
Jesus
Sparta.
Christ.
It just fucking blittered down the stairs. Do you know what she actually said? She came out and said, she's like, yeah, it's okay though, I'm used to falling because, you know, I fall off my horse all the time. That's not like falling down 3 fucking flights of stairs though, love, do you know what I mean? And at her age, do you know what I mean?
Do you see the ones that people were putting in, like fucking Gerard Butler?
Aye, that's what I'm saying. This is Sparta.
I am Sparta.
I
This
am
is
Sparta.
Sparta.
Do you know,
I am
the
a big
funny thing
country.
was that someone actually commented and said someone should put in Grado doing the thing
Aye,
like a
they did.
drop kick, and I said give me a couple hours, I'll do it right. But I fell asleep and I thought, I'll do it in the morning. Literally woke up to about 10 of them.
Yeah.
And even ICW had retweeted one. I was like, fuck me, the internet moves far too quickly, man.
Aye, man.
They
Totally.
weren't great.
don't these people know there's
the whole
porn?
point is they all look shit on purpose, but it's like
aye, totally.
everyone's on the ball
Yeah,
now.
Dokken
like,
one was good as well.
Yeah,
It was just
they're-
like,
they're so
just
nice.
in their asses. That's phenomenal.
I mean,
There was a ghost one as well, and it's the back, no, the ending a ghost. And it's like if you're the
yeah,
evil
yeah.
spirits just dragging her away. That's one of my
I would have
favourite.
preferred that if it was Peter Griffin going, ghost.
Aye, ghost house.
She must have been shitting herself though. See when
Aye, literally, 'cause
it,
of her
it,
age.
it must have been that feeling of that. Not that I've ever had it, but when you jump out of a plane and the parachute doesn't work, she must have been
Right.
tugging on the thing like, fuck.
Oh, imagine how scary
Here's
that'd
the
be,
first
though.
paragraph
Fuck
of
that.
a brand new Kanye West story that's come out today.
Once upon a time.
The headline says
His daddy John and his mummy Rose.
Kanye West tells Oxford University students, if I, Kanye West, can remove my ego, I think there's hope for everyone. Now listen to the first line. After what chairman of the Oxford Guild, Abbas Kazmi, described as many hours in quotes of negotiation, Kanye West took to the stage at Oxford University at 3 p.m. for what was to be expected and was a memorable event. Now,
Aye.
literally,
That's
he's
very
the gift.
diplomatic.
Aye, he's a
Yeah.
fucking. I bet that's not a Mensa meeting.
He's the
Jesus.
gift that keeps on giving.
Aye.
Now,
Fucking
let's
idiot.
see, here's some quotes from today. I think this must have been today. One of my one of my biggest Achilles' heels has been my ego, and if I, Kanye West, can remove it, then there's hope for everyone. What does that even fucking mean?
I like how he starts by referring to himself
What
as
diabetics are
I.
angry
Kanye
with
West.
I know, that's exactly
Yeah,
the quote.
he's suddenly become I Claudius.
Ah, brilliant.
Fucking noise.
Fucking clown shoe. Oh, fuck. Wow.
To be fair, he's now like.
It kind of makes you want to be racist, doesn't it?
He's
Let's
made
say this,
David
because-
Icke seem normal. It's fucking awesome.
We have the resources. This is him again, still at this thing. Whatever the fuck he was doing at the university,
It was
we
just
have the
walking
resources.
about shitting.
Obviously,
We
they
have,
had.
we have the resources as a civilization to make a utopia, but we're led by the most greedy and the least noble.
Aye, you dickhead.
Yeah, what the fuck? Honestly, I think he's literally going for a breakdown, or this is 100% the best act I've ever seen by anyone.
Or maybe he's a revolutionary.
Or maybe it's like, you know, a trailblazer.
I'm still convinced it's Robert.
Fucking
I know,
trailblazer.
fucking- Hello.
Beauty has been stolen from the people and it's being sold back to them as luxury.
His albums aren't cheap.
Yeah, I think that's weird to come from him. But anyway, it's like
that's
Russell
a-
Brand, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. Aye, aye.
Clothing should be like food. There should never be a $5,000 sweater. You know what should cost $5,000? A car.
That's not. Wait a minute. Did he not have a plain black T-shirt that cost about
I
$1,000?
know, I was going to say, because
That's
they mentioned
brilliant.
that, and
That's
there was
brilliant.
something about a new pair of trainers of his that have gone on sale on eBay now, and they're going for like $10,000 and stuff. So the guy is literally
Man, he's just
a
saying
walking-
stuff. He doesn't
fucking
care. He's just
Oh,
saying
no,
stuff.
It actually made me think he's maybe a bump in the head.
People say I've got a bad
Well, I mean,
reputation.
you've seen
I
Kim
think I've got the
Kardashian's
best
arse. He's
reputation in this building.
In Oxford. He's in Oxford.
He's
He's
in
saying-
Oxford, do you know what I mean?
Brilliant, absolutely amazing.
To be fair, they probably are all beasts.
Oh,
Is that a segue? Is that
No, not yet.
not yet. Oh no, there's better segues than that.
Building up the suspense. Though.
White people that listen to rap say N-word in the privacy of their own home. Right.
Oh.
Do they?
Yeah,
I could have used that word.
Oh, I didn't want to say it because usually Jamie
I don't.
cuts it out.
I don't. Yeah,
What?
I don't agree.
What, Neanderthal?
Yes.
with people saying things like
Chilling with my homies and my Neanderthals.
Because you're just making me say it in my head. I don't like
Could you
it.
pass the or N-word,
See,
Jim?
he's making you racist.
Yeah, exactly.
It's subversion.
That's my word. You're not allowed to say that word. Okay, can you pass the or N-word, Jim? That's better. Fucking love it. Always comes back to Family Guy.
Scrabble's a fucking nightmare of his as a bite at Christmas. There's no ends allowed in the fucking board. It's a fucking mess.
think,
Don't
no
mess it.
N-words.
No
No
N-words.
Best quote from Kanye from the Oxford thing. It's still February, correct?
Oh, great.
I don't even know what he's
Wait,
saying.
was that yesterday?
That was today.
That was today.
Well,
That's literally today.
It's today's brand new news.
I bet Kanye's added a couple of extra fucking numbers on just because
Yeah, well,
he can.
He can.
Fuck
He's
it.
Kanye. You know what I mean?
He literally creates days.
Right, okay, actually, I tell you what, he's beaten it again with literally the last quote on the page. My goal, if I was to go and do art, like fine art, would have to become better than Picasso. That always sounds so funny to people, comparing yourself to someone who's done so much, and that's a mentality that suppresses humanity.
Well, I mean,
I think he's
in
been
a very weird way. He's kind of got a point. No, you should be ambitious to be the best. So
yeah, but he should. He's
I don't
not.
look at his stats and think, do you know what? I feel like Galileo, innit?
See the way he's saying it. See the way
I
he's
say that
saying
before
it.
I go running around naked shouting Eureka.
We're striking! We're striking!
If it's good enough
Who's
for him,
striking,
I can
Frank?
do it too.
Me and the guys! Get in the car.
Get in the
Just
van.
get in the car.
Get in the van. But yeah, so there you are. Kanye West has been and still is a complete
Bellend.
twat. Yep.
Yeah.
It's a shame he doesn't have more integrity, because probably if he had more integrity, I know what you're saying, that people may actually listen to him, but it's because on one
He's got
hand
some
he's
good-
saying all of this shit, and then on the other hand he's spending like $1,000
No, like, see,
on a plain black
fucking-
t-shirt.
No, like 10
Bellend.
years ago, like, see his first album and stuff, there's some great. It's great
H&M's
stuff.
get some good fucking
Right.
t-shirts for £3.
I know. Like, it gets to the point where
Black? Just black, man,
if
it's
Liam
great.
Gallagher, again, he obviously had a pop at him last week. If it takes him to come out and say it, you're just like, right, you're getting hounded by another complete bell end of the industry.
Aye.
It's like that's how bad it's become.
Aye.
That's only because Liam Gallagher wants to sell plain black t-shirts for £1,000.
Yeah.
Like he can
I
only
want to sell
aspire.
fucking black t-shirts for £1,000.
We're going to Primark after this, and
I
then
know.
we're bootlegging
And we're
them.
going to go fucking
Yes.
bush.
Like pure bad fitting, like crew cut ones. You know what I mean? No, we're not talking like skinny fit, like
Aye.
V-necks.
And see, it's summer, man.
fuckers.
I'm going to bring out a sky blue one. And it's going to be like fucking
I'm going to bring out a very,
bush.
very, very, very dark blue.
And we're going to put them both together right on the internet, and the internet's just going to melt down because we'll not know what t-shirt to pick because the colours keep fucking
Yeah,
changing.
take that, break the internet.
Fucking ridiculous.
What colour did you see that dress?
The colours are supposed to be
Black and
blue.
Fucking.
I can't
Just like
see.
my fucking bird after she's wearing it.
Oh, Colin, come on. Well, it depends. If the dye seeps through, if it's raining or something, I can understand why it should be black and blue.
I like the various
But they-
Michael Jackson based memes that came
I know,
on
what's
with
it? I
it.
wasn't talking about
I
it.
honestly I can't. I mean, I'm colourblind though, so
You know you've got red hair, right?
I don't have any hair.
I don't have hair.
Hair.
Hair?
Yeah, I seen it as white and gold or whatever it was. Maybe.
Did you really? No, it's supposed to be.
Celic tap. That's all I was.
Ah, he's got elbow and everything.
Someone made that joke, like, doesn't matter what colour it is, as long, if it's not green and white, who cares? I'm just like, slow clap. I would actually mention who made that comment. It's someone that we've slagged off in this podcast.
I thought you were going to say
before.
it's someone that we've slept with. That was like,
well, I think we have.
Oh, man,
oh, hang on, who was there? Now I'm just trying to think.
It's getting too real now, man. Come on.
Dad?
Vietnam
Is it
flashbacks. Father?
Papa?
Papa Stu, no. That's more, it's more of an in-joke,
That
that
is a
one.
total in-joke.
But we've said it on the podcast
Let's be
before.
honest, he's never going to fucking listen to it. So, you know.
Absolutely never. I mean,
You made your bed,
we
bitch.
actually filled Kanye West.
Oh, no, we did
yes.
not.
Filled Kanye, ew.
Oh, wow.
That's why he's so
dear.
upset.
Aye.
I'd be upset as well if you
satisfied.
filled me.
Jeez, oh, man.
I saw. What else have we got to talk about? Because there's a few. We'll do our celebrity beasts.
Let's start with some breaking celebrity beast
Of course,
news.
let's do it.
Let's do some
It has to
celebrity
be this
beasts.
week to be breaking the
Aye,
news.
former
Yeah.
Manchester City and current Sunderland player Adam Johnson has been arrested on suspicion of having sex with a 15-year-old girl.
Not same guy of Biffy Flame.
No, he's not. He's not of fame. It's
Nice
of
flame.
Biffy brother fame.
Biffy Brother
Aye.
fame.
Biffy brother.
Yeah,
Sticking
Right,
your
so-
Johnson.
but it's not.
Stuck
Sorry,
as
I want to say that's. I don't think it is the same guy. Pretty sure it's not.
I'm pretty sure he's not a footballer professionally.
It's as far as I know.
On the show for 10 minutes and that's us going to court. Thanks, wasn't it?
Now this is actually so. This is actually so new. Oh, there it is. No, it's just come
I've
up the
just
top.
made up,
It's
that's
just came up the top now. There we are.
Hello.
Biffy Clyro.
I know. Biffy Beasts.
Biffy Beast.
It's just
Beastie
Simon Nielsen.
Clyro.
I know nothing.
Beastie Clydo.
Oh,
Sorry.
Sticky Clydo.
Oh dear God.
that biro is definitely stiff.
Aye, aye. Still full of ink though.
Oh,
Yeah, well, that's literally all the news. That's it. There's no
Yeah.
other news on that. There's nothing
Aye,
else. It's
I-
so
I-
new.
I think it broke
There's only
on-
2 paragraphs.
it broke on Saturday that a 27-year-old footballer was under suspicion But they've
That's who it
moved him
is.
to
Oh, footer me what, a
If you-
15-year-old?
Sunderland are making no comment on the arrest.
Why? I mean, if you're a professional footballer, surely you can be having
Surely-
sex with loads of people.
Oh, surely you pay the kids enough to keep their mouth shut.
Oh.
Oh. 20 grand
In
a week,
Colin's
do you know what I
ideal
mean?
world, that's what he would be able to do.
Meet me at the Hilton. Don't bring your mobile phone.
I just got hit. No,
It's the mobile phones that fuck people these days. It's not
No, I love getting fucked
physically.
by
It's the penis, but
It's
I mean,
fucking scary though. It's getting it's like every single week when we record.
Yeah.
It's like the internet waits for us to fucking show up here.
weights and feeds,
Waits, aye.
Then it's just
Waits,
lurking.
lurks in the shadows, aye.
feeds the pony.
Oh no.
But yeah, I just think that there's no excuse for the guy. I just don't understand why. If you,
It's baffling, isn't it?
yeah, I think it's pretty
You know
baffling.
why it's
Paedophilia is baffling.
Aye,
That's my quote.
Quinny in the paper. Quinny baffled by paedophilia.
Now, but here's
The concept of it all, why?
Shocked face. Is that what I've just heard of
Just
it?
saw you like so touching your chin like
What?
wow.
Quinny baffled by paedophilia.
Whatever became of the guy? Remember that Channel 4 documentary that made the news this year about the guy that he'd never actually done anything, but he said he'd had thoughts.
Oh,
Does
right.
that make him a paedophile?
He's taking up professional football.
He's playing for Sunderland.
Was there not a Channel 4 thing
Not
as well? A Channel 4 thing as well where a guy entrapped paedophiles by
Oh,
posing
that was a much bigger deal, that
What?
one, because that was the.
and he's
the
now
paedophile,
getting, he's
whatever
now
he was-
getting prosecuted
He's
for that.
literally like the opposite. It's like opposite day, innit? It's
Oh,
like
was he
fucking.
like-
It shows up at work with a
Is he
fucking.
like pedo Batman?
Aye.
Yeah, honestly, man, it was genius. It was
Bat
a
pedo.
difficult, awkward fucking thing to watch.
I never watched
Like
it.
he properly like ensnared them, like in the chat rooms and being.
Yeah, then they show up in it, always in an underpass. I don't know why, but they showed up in an underpass and it'd be like,
It's a good spot.
Are you waiting
Strong
for?
spot.
Aye, you waiting for?
It's a sweet spot, you might say.
Oh,
Sorry, what were you saying, Andy?
It really
Why do they
doesn't
make?
matter.
Why do they make so many underpasses near schools? That's how you got to ask yourself. Surely, I
they
mean,
were asking. I mean, they were asking
it's
for
almost
trouble.
like establishment are in on it from the beginning.
Oh, you starting?
Is it?
So hang on. So he was like grooming pedos, and then
Pretty much,
Vigilante pedo
Would you
character.
like them apples?
More like cherries at
A
that age.
vigilante.
I hope he had a catchphrase.
Aye.
I really hope he had a catchphrase.
He was a really young guy as
I'm
well.
trying
He
to think
wasn't
one.
like.
So are you.
I think he actually looked like the least pedo guy, which kind of made you think, oh, yeah, he'd be
I
alright.
think he was a.
Maybe he was undercover.
Aye.
Oh, it's all research. I'm writing a book.
Oh yeah, the Pete
was a
Townsend
thing, wasn't it?
defence.
I didn't
Aye.
work for Townsend, so it's not going to work for you,
I
mate.
fucking did work for him. That's the problem.
Aye.
Kind of did, I suppose.
Did you? You got
It's
away with
died
it?
down. Let's see, he's fine. He's fine.
Yeah,
But
I'm
he-
going to see the Who in like 2 weeks.
Catch him!
Aye, it's just you.
Well, a big net.
Just you. A big net.
Townsend's got
That's
this
just
specific
you.
technique.
They're playing it an
Well,
underpass
drinking.
right near my house.
Next to my school.
Townsend's got this goose, he couldn't hear them saying no.
Because he's got tinnitus.
Yes.
Oh, I've got tinnitus and I could hear them saying no, and so I didn't.
What's that?
Nice.
Yeah, I'm a moral man.
That's his fucking. That's it. That's his
baffled by
catchphrase.
paedophilia,
Takes the
but you don't
fucking
know
door
me
and he
as
goes like that. You've just been fucking caught by the moral man.
The moral man.
The moral man. Is that not a religion?
Oh, man.
The Mormons.
I haven't seen the Book of Mormon yet.
We'll let you see
No.
it. We'll let you see it. That's on your fucking doorstep, man.
Well,
next to the
don't-
underpass.
Yeah, exactly. do you want to take me?
Well, in the underpass.
Oh.
Get in the underpass. Jesus Christ. This is fucking.
Oh,
This is a ton on it. We'd loads of stuff to talk about. We used
No, we still
Well, that was part. That was a lot.
Yeah,
that was a great deal.
That
of
was
it.
the intro.
Fucking hell.
Intro to
Aye.
Beast.
That was
Aye,
that
Celebrity
was a
Beast.
Moose Bush, if you will, of Celebrity
What
Beast
about
News.
Cliff Richard?
What about him?
Oh, they've reopened it. They're kind of
reopened it? He's a very
passionate
going in
lover.
deeper.
Holy fuck, man.
He's
Yeah,
reopened
Let's see,
a lot
let's
of
see if
gaps.
anything's
I think he
broke.
went in too deep. That's the
Man,
fucking problem.
I don't know. I think they should leave Cliff alone.
No.
Hey, if it's fair game, it's fair game.
He just
Hey, if you're gonna
I
have
think
sex
he's-
with children, you deserve to be prosecuted.
I
Surely.
don't, I don't think
Definitely.
he's had sex with children. I think they just
just
think
touched
he's.
them.
I think they just think he's weird because he's never
He
came
has
out
sex
as
with
gay.
children?
Yeah.
That's why he's weird.
Yeah, man. I think he's
Quinny
weird.
baffled by Cliff Richard.
What the fuck is that? Cliff Richard meets new lady. Watch the video. That's literally top of the news.
Hello. How's it going?
This is a brand new woman.
Hello, Margaret. Nice to meet you.
Margaret!
I see you've made some jam.
Aye, from the
Oh
top,
God!
fucking top shelf jam.
In my flat, we had a Cliff Richard calendar. And it was
A
literally.
Cliffender.
That's what
Yeah.
I call a challenge wank.
I know if you've got no £20 notes left, you've got to go to the Cliff Richard calendar.
They were hilarious.
Throwing change at the coppers that be change jar.
Oh no, you can use a copper because I was thinking more of the Queen's face, like the Peep Show joke where he's like, he's in, like, I've got nothing left but the Queen's face. He has to wank to the Queen's face.
He's just like fucking terror.
That's surely tantamount to treason as well.
Yeah,
I'm sure it'll be tantamount to treason if you didn't wank to the Queen's face.
Yeah, it's if you get jizz on it, then you're in trouble.
I like the wrong side of stamp sometimes.
That's the best.
Tastes like regret.
Yeah, it was just pictures of him surfing, doing cool things.
He's a cool guy. I mean,
yeah, but I think his face was just photoshopped on a slightly younger man's body. So like, it's probably like
62, 63.
Well, I don't know. How old is he?
Colin's body, like
92.
75.
92. So it's probably like a guy in his 80s.
Aye.
Oh no.
But a sexy 80s, not an ugly 80s. Not, I mean, like, not an old 80s.
I think he takes care of himself.
Actually, well, you know, I mean, it takes something.
Well, that's. I mean, I think people just think he's weird because he goes out with a priest. That's.
No, it's really funny though. It's
the
really
tears
funny.
of young children that just splash out his face. Smooth the wrinkles.
Because he can't get hold of unicorn blood anymore to drink.
Not anymore. Not anymore.
Well, I was saying, like, my mum was pure obsessed with Cliff Richard when she was younger.
Great.
But,
He was obsessed with her when she was younger too.
I think there's a bit of chance of him being obsessed with my dad. But anyway, so so when this is all kind of kicked off,
At least they go for a pint afterwards.
My dad
you know?
fucking hates him, right? And my dad's sitting on his chair, so he's looking kind of smug, kind of going, I fucking tell you. Didn't I say? No, it's one of them like, didn't I say?
Well,
a year ago.
Well, it's sweepstakes time now, isn't it? Everyone's at it, so might as well place your bets.
Remember it used to be like you do a celebrity death list?
It was
like fucking who's going to be a pedo
the
this year?
other day, you were excited and I went, oh, by the way, Leonard Nimoy's died. You went, I fucking knew that! That was your reaction. I should have put money on it. It was Colin's first reaction.
It is quite a weird thing, the celebrity death list is pretty sadistic.
Which really odd though.
It really is.
But it's really odd though. I described him as a pointy-eared bastard or something.
I was like, Colin, he's literally just died now.
Yeah, pointy-eared bastard was going to die.
Colin, here's another thing, his ears aren't actually pointy.
They're not
They
his
actually
ears.
are. Have you seen his fucking size, his ears?
not
Obviously
in
not
person.
now because he's all kind of sunken and dead, but like
Only on Star Trek when his ears were pointy.
How gutted.
Fuck alright.
This
is going to end in tears, man.
That was a beer, by the way. We're not just getting naked.
Again. No, he had big ears in real life.
Oh, really?
Aye, but they weren't pointy.
Yeah.
No, hang on, I wasn't talking about the size of his ears. Yeah, you're right.
But they were looking at. Do you know what? I don't give a fuck, right?
Holy shit, we've talked about his ears for the last 2 minutes. That's a lot. On the Google's there, everyone. You can check for yourself if you're in doubt.
Yeah, guys, let us know what you think. You can get us on, what's the website? What's the phone number?
celebritybeast.com.
Phone number? No one's got a phone number anymore. Radio 1 might have one these days, but that's about it.
They don't have
What's a
presenters
Radio
anymore
1?
though, do they?
It's a -1. Radio minus a lot of DJs now.
Fucking
Dropping like
Radio
flies.
1 minors.
Well, actually, I was making a kind of paedophilia joke there, but I'm actually thinking a lot of the fucking
They are
DJs
actually
are
leaving.
actually disappeared now.
Give it 10 years, they'll probably be paedophiles too.
My money's in Zane Lowe.
Don't know. Fern Cotton might not
That's
be.
not true, man.
Fern Cotton.
I'd love for it to be.
I'm sure
Is
Fern Cotton leaving BBC?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like literally retiring, not even doing it.
Yeah.
Just retiring.
Is she only 32? She's been about forever.
Because she was on like Dig It and that thing that was before it.
She's
that was
marvellous,
like Dig It.
but
But it's amazing. I can't believe she's been 10 years on BBC. I was like,
Yeah.
even
Yeah.
Zane Lowe's show, I didn't know was 10 years old. I was like, fucking hell, man.
Zane
I
Lowe
seen
needs to
him
go, man.
2 weeks ago. He was in my work.
Cool.
Hanging about, having coffee with someone. Yeah, he was.
Was that in, is it, where is it you work?
The Roundhouse.
No, I was going to fucking say something like fucking
Roadhouse.
some shit shop.
Roadhouse.
I hit fucking Primark or something like that. Okay,
Oh, that's just that.
folding black
The Lagoon.
t-shirts.
Still working the Lagoon. Don't laugh at that, some of my friends that are listening.
Chippy's not.
Hi guys. Hope
Hi
you
guys,
enjoy
hope
listening.
you're alright guys.
Is the Lagoon
Thanks for
still
listening.
there?
Yes.
Yeah.
Holy shit, that was an awful swimming pool. It's probably a lot more than that now,
I thought
but it
you
was
meant the
just a
chippy.
swimming pool. I remember going there in school and just
I love the
thinking,
Lagoon.
this
Wave
is
machine.
terrible.
Still has a wave machine. Same wave machine.
Safe wave machine. Many children have died in that wave machine.
None of them have died because, you know why? Because it's not actually sharks that are in that bit.
Is it
I
not? I always thought it was
I
real sharks.
witnessed 2 guys in my
Being
class
eaten by
have a
sharks?
gay moment in that swimming pool.
What?
True story.
Name them!
It's just that
I remember one of the guys' first names was Ian, but I can't remember.
Was the other one called Gabo or something like that?
Takes in the arse, Fred.
Something really subtle.
I just remember we were in the pool.
Very genteel.
It was just like fucking primary.
Oh, your
5 or
shorts are
something.
falling down.
And they were sitting there just pure touching each other under the water. I just thought,
In
like,
primary 4.
4 or 5.
Oh
aye.
shit! Oh,
That's
not
not
good
a
on
game
them,
moment.
sorry.
That is a fucking.
Oh no, it's
phone
not
the authorities.
No,
It's
but
fucking.
they're both the same age and stuff, so it's like you don't really know what
Yeah,
to
I
do.
don't want to. Can we think about this as grown men and not children, please?
Aye, this is weird,
My
man.
point is, I remember it happening. I was the same
Yeah,
age at the
it's
time,
still
obviously.
a public place that they're wanking each other off. That's not right.
Yeah.
There you go.
The sign says no diving and no heavy petting for a reason.
It does say no heavy petting, and you know what it says on the sign?
Does it
It said-
actually?
Yeah, and it said, or I don't know if they still have the same sign, but it said it was a woman saying to a guy, "No, I would not like to see your breasts stroke."
Yes.
Seriously?
It actually
What, like a
said
proper printed sign?
Yeah, it was
That's
like a big sign that
fantastic.
had like maybe like 9 rules in it, and then
And one of those
them
not to
was-
show breasts. Raging, man.
I
Fucking raging.
used to get people fooling about all the time.
It's going to happen, obviously.
Primary 4's fucking Christmas night out.
I wouldn't. I'm not looking at primary 4s ever.
James,
You just
the other
close
man.
your eye. I was a
Just
primary 4
close your
as well.
eyes. Fucking
They're just locked out of your memory.
close my eyes. I don't look at them, but I close my eyes. I just like to know they're there.
Oh God!
Sitting in the car outside the school. I'm not looking though, officer. It's just getting bundled in
No
like a
touches,
motor.
keesies again.
Also known as a glitter defence.
Do you know what? How the fuck do you spell
Glad getting
keesies?
16 years.
He did indeed.
How do you spell Keezies? Because it's
No,
not-
exactly. Never thought about it in my life
What,
until now.
what are the origins of Keezies as well? Where the fuck did that come from?
No,
Keesies.
Google might
How
have
do
an
you
answer.
do Keesies? How do you do Keesies? I do
What,
the fingers.
Yeah,
Aye,
fingers.
aye.
Who does it another way?
I know, it's always fingers, come on.
No, I think there's
Touching
there's
arses.
another one. There's another one. I can't remember.
What did your dad tell you?
Keesies like
Do you reckon it starts with a key? A key?
Yeah. Is it not just key?
K-double-E-Z.
S-I-E-S?
That would have been with a Z. Keesies.
Keysing's a word, but
Sounds like a rapper, doesn't it? Keesies.
Yeah, Keezies.
Yeah, Keesies. coming.
MC Keezies.
MC Keesies. Not even fair. Supporting Prime for Roasters at the weekend.
Apparently in the Urban Dictionary it's another word for kiss.
Nah. Not having that.
Not fail. Stops you getting smegs though.
A,
I
pop-
had my Keesies on the last time I
a
shagged
popular and
shagged that
ever-growing
lassie
way of
with
saying
AIDS,
the
man.
word kiss. It can be used in almost any situation.
Fucking nothing's getting me, man. Keesies on. Keesies are always on.
Just Permo Keezies.
I know Keesies in the backsies. The only thing is, my Keesies alright. I've got my Keesies on all the time, mate. Well, I used to think I had Keesies on all the time. Turns out I'm really, really bad arthritis. It's a nightmare.
That's gonna hurt come winter.
I won't be going snow shoveling this weekend.
Is that what you do at the weekend?
He does that a lot.
Yeah.
Just with his face.
I've got a really good shovel as well. A whim shovel.
A womb?
Womb shot.
That's a very
That's another
in-joke.
in-joke.
That's an
Fuck
in-joke.
me, man.
Yeah.
No,
That's a sneaky
no, I
Pete
won't,
in-joke.
I won't come anywhere near you.
Womb shovel.
Well, you see, the part of the game is I
That
can
probably
hear you.
just came from a very sort of try to figure
Dark
out
place.
an
A very
aggressive
dark
aggressive
place.
way of saying,
Stop.
deep impact.
Deep.
Hey, what did you think? Maybe you already covered this. What did
We
you
think
think
what?
about the, Block and
Oh,
Flyer?
here it goes.
Did you?
Were you at him as well? Another in-joke.
What?
I literally, I went out of the room to answer the
The
phone.
last podcast
Come
we covered
back
it,
in.
Colin was out for literally the exact amount of time me, Jamie and Anthony were talking about it. Colin came in and went, that thing
Block.
with Block last week, we're
So
like,
what, to talk
done,
about it?
done.
No, we've done it. I was like, well, fuck is it?
Well, yeah, I'm getting this
I
because
thought it was brilliant. I thought it was brilliant.
No,
I thought the Flyer was alright, but I didn't really like the
Humour bypass before, you know what I mean?
But with the doing the Je suis block thing, I thought it was like not quite the same. It's not quite the same, is it?
do you
Come
know
on,
what?
guys.
That was probably
Making
the-
T-shirts, you're trying to make it a hashtag. I was like, fucking hell.
I am a dick. Is basically what it says. So I mean,
Yeah, I just didn't think
I
it was
wasn't really getting that.
understood the idea of
People
censorship.
were really like, people were bidding on the T-shirts and stuff like that. You're like,
yeah, seen
what the
that.
fuck is wrong with people? You can make that. And I mean, like for £1,000 you can buy a decent black T-shirt. And you can just get that shit printed on it for a tenner. Okay, no hassles.
I suppose I think like
Decent.
with that, if you were a complete outsider and you didn't know that Block have got that kind of sense of humour and you just stumbled across it for the first time and think, oh wait a minute.
But there are folk that just go looking for something
Oh, aye,
to
the
complain
difference is
about.
they're called
Listen, there was-
politicians.
there was
Further, I can do that.
SNP fucking it.
Oh no,
Politicians just shit
I thought
amongst
the
it. It was
Flyer was
annoying.
fine. I thought that was fine because it was done.
Most folk did.
Farage with-
Yeah, that I was more meaning with them doing
There's just wee.
the Je
Block
suis
things a
block.
bit-
Like, you know, they were doing
It's a bit
T-shirts. You
soon.
know.
It's a bit soon. It's a bit soon.
Yeah, well, I just didn't think it was on the same. I just
I'll be
think
honest
it
with
was on the same part. I thought it was actually quite.
I didn't like people in France
Tacky.
doing it. know what I mean? Like, I thought it looked terrible. I thought it just like...
Did you switch
I don't know,
I like the idea of
9/11. It just...
It's
it's a bit
just
silly, do you know what I
Was
mean?
it 17 years before you can start making jokes about it?
Is that
No, it's AIDS.
I think so.
It's AIDS.
Which of course means
any disaster.
Diana's fair game this year.
She's probably rotted away down
to
there.
the fucking core, mate. Like,
You need a bit more than a tub of Vaseline for
I'd be
that.
rank, man. I'd be like living on ice.
It's always a challenge.
Challenge wank, like you were
Yeah,
saying.
it's a challenge, man.
Chank. It's a chank and a half.
Chank.
Hashtag chank. Is there any music this week at all? I don't know this.
I don't even care about music anymore.
I was going to say, do you play music still in this show?
Yeah,
we're not playing your stuff now.
sometimes.
I don't want you to
Don't
play
even
my
ask.
stuff.
Don't
I'm just
fucking
wondering.
ask. You come down here, fucking don't see for ages, and then you come down and like...
Quinny, you have a website that you remembered existed. Plug it.
Quinny'sMusic.com.
There we go.
Oofed.
I wasn't doing it for myself. I was
Is that
just
actually
wondering-
is that actually your .com? That's
Yeah.
cool. That's quality.
QuinnyMusic.com.
Because it would be if it was James's music.
wondering-
It just wouldn't
No, but it
work.
was weird though. I've always wondered why he had that tattoo in his knuckles.
Fucking Quinny's Music.
.com.
Good .com across my
So when he punches you,
Aye.
it's the last thing you see. So there's no point in him having it anyway. Because then if you're the last thing you see, I don't know where I was going.
Stop
with
talking. Just stop.
that. That's one can's bringing back memories of Saturday night. There, like.
Jesus. Actually, let's talk about the gig a little bit because that was amazing.
Yeah, I was just
We
about to
only-
ask, where were you?
we
So we can
just
do a leader and we'll go
briefly-
silent.
Admiral Bar,
So where were you on Saturday night, guys?
Admiral Akbar.
hanging about outside your
Admiral
house.
Snack Bar.
Aye.
It's a rap.
Aye, it's
It
a
was
wrap.
good. It was really good.
I haven't been on a gig in the Admiral in ages.
Do you know what? I think it's the first I've ever been in it. I just didn't.
I've been
even
in for
exist.
club nights a few
It's
times.
changed. I mean, I played it
It's
about
cool, man.
5 years ago, and it's
Yeah, I haven't played it. I haven't been there in about
it's
5
better.
years.
I mean, it is better in some ways, but I mean, it was better then actually because Jordan
There
said
was a stage.
there was more of a stage back then. Now it's literally just like a plank of wood off the ground
Yeah, it's
size
like
stage
this,
now.
Well, the stage that was there before wasn't huge.
Oh no, but it was actually raised. It was raised and it had sides, like sides to it. It's now got like it's all open, so
Well, I think it's like-
you're playing at the corner of the room now.
Aye.
On the same level, so you're kind of like.
Because on the club nights, that's just a bit where there's a bit of seating.
That's what I mean.
right next to
They've
the DJ
obviously
booth.
tried to expand it so they can use that when there's
I
not a
thought it
gig.
was really cool.
So it's
No,
not.
it's good
so
though,
the
it's
stage
good.
isn't when you go in. There's the bar on
Bar's
the
the
left.
left-hand side, and
and
you
then just
walk a little bit, and the bar's.
It is still in the same
other
rough area, but it's not. It used to be kind of boxed in the stage, you know.
Oh, right,
like,
okay,
but it's
cool.
not anymore. Like,
Fucking
know,
almost segregated.
Is that guy Mike still there doing the sound? He was really good.
oh, there was a
There was
problem.
two mics on the stage.
There was a,
Hey.
that's what it sounded like.
I
He's
was a
here
Metallica
also.
fucking.
There was also,
fan.
yeah,
there was also
like-
two. It also has to be of note that the one bit that really took me by surprise was the two drum kit part of HUXTABLE.
Yeah, because I thought that was going to be
That was-
regimental.
yeah,
The
it was-
dirty teases.
Dirty Teases. That was
quite cool,
the
man.
way they done it was really clever though. So Jordan downs guitar halfway through, and you're like, the guitar's still going. Bruno's still drumming. Jordan gets another kit, and they both start drumming at the
Oh,
same
sweet.
time.
It was
cool,
It was
man. It was
really,
really cool.
really good.
Was it both right-handed though? Because sometimes it looks cool when there's a right-handed and left-handed drummer.
I don't think
Oh, so they were
genetics
like
have
mirroring each
kind of
other.
taken care of
Only
that.
if you're into asymmetrics.
Yeah. You know, it's the OCD in me.
No, I've
But
seen
it was
before, actually.
opposite sides of the stage though, so they were like really far apart.
Oh, right,
so
cool.
it looked really cool, you know.
And it was like the
Great.
White Stripes video. The drums just get closer and closer to each other.
And it-
you just had to close your eyes.
Sample the triangles coming. I was like, no, why? Just dun, 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 dun. Oh, for fuck's sake!
Wrong video.
Yeah.
I think it was the
Is it?
hardest button to
I know
button. Is that
that's-
what we're- Yeah.
Alright.
No, it's not that one.
But
What song was it?
Nope.
Anthony probably knows.
It's the hardest button to button. Can we do it in sync? The hardest button to button.
Aye, fucking.
Aye, Franklin and Nishima were the supports on Saturday. They were both alright.
Franklin, I forgot their name. That's the ones.
I wasn't really blown away with them.
I'll be standing back of the room.
I was
In the
wrecked.
interest of transparency, I'll be honest. No, I didn't think much
It's
of
like,
them
yeah,
either.
I was wrecked, right, but that doesn't mean anything. Is that what you
no,
said?
I don't mean I was.
Booze
I was
makes everything
No, I
better.
don't mean that. But I mean, like, I was talking to people. I was being ignorant. I wasn't really like it was too much.
No,
going on
I
and-
went in like we just arrived when they started playing, so I
Yeah.
wasn't really that in the mood to
Aye,
watch them.
that's what I mean.
Yeah,
I was kind of.
yeah.
I was still in the mood for carrying on
That
and
was
talking
problem.
shit.
That
and
was
stuff.
probably the problem with that.
Yep. Don't get me wrong. Did some
That's
really.
what happens
So
when
it's
you get
our
a
fault,
referral,
not
I suppose.
theirs.
First band, who was that?
Franklin.
Franklin. Did some good harmonies and stuff like that, and some interesting bits they were doing.
Nishima had a good energy about
The
it.
girl drummer. I mean, I know that doesn't mean anything. It's just a girl drummer, but it's worth noting.
Aye.
She was a
They're
female.
allowed to drum now?
I know.
Burning bras and playing drums.
Only if it looks a bit like they're fucking, I don't know, like darning socks, then that's fine. You know what I mean? With big needles for sticks.
What the fuck is this going on?
I don't know.
No one's done socks in centuries.
Can we cut that out? Is that
That's like fucking getting your shoes cobbled and all that. You know, like, I'm off to the cobblers to get my shoes done. What?
I just get my shoes done.
They
the other
still
way,
exist, by the way. They do.
Yeah,
What,
yeah.
shoes?
Yeah.
Cobblers. Shoes do.
Cobblers. Shoes, aye.
They'll never catch on.
Kanye West has got some new
Cobbletoes.
ones out.
Aye.
Cobblers is a good band name, actually. That'd be pretty good.
Cobbles?
You just get called gobblers. now,
Cobbles,
don't you?
aye. That's exactly what I thought.
Well, that's the tribute band.
That's definitely Prime for Roasters' first EP name.
Aye. Gobblers.
Gobbling cobblers.
Oh!
That's a
that
good.
was awful.
That's really nice to say. Gobbling cobblers.
Guys, I think we just experienced a magic moment there.
Especially when you're looking at me.
I seen
now.
the two of you look in each
Aye.
other's eyes and go,
Oh, I'm going to show that next time I come in your face.
as if you were in a 90s
Jumbo.
rap video.
Aye, oh. But she'd be like, Quinny.
So yeah, the gig was quite good.
Yeah, it happened.
That was really good.
That was really good, that.
There was that buzz in the air.
Do you know
of
what was really
something.
cool about the whole thing though? Like the way they picked the supports and stuff like that, it was totally different, but it kind of worked. Everything sort of worked.
There were bands.
It just worked.
There
Aye.
was bands they had.
No, but I mean, like, no, but usually, but you get bands that are just fucking flung together and it doesn't
Well,
work.
to
That's
be
what I mean.
fair-
The whole night worked. That's
To be
what I mean. It
fair,
was
like
cool.
I mean, I don't know how many of them. Like, I think of Nishima as like a Kilmarnock-ish band because of Danny, the drummer. But the rest of them probably aren't from there.
Mish Cinema. I keep thinking of that. Mish
Mesh
Cinema. Mish
Cinema.
Cinema, whatever it is. It's called. What's it?
Mishima.
Is it Mishima? I don't know what the fuck it is. I don't know. But that's what I keep thinking. When you say that, I'm just thinking, oh.
Nishima. Yeah, even
Trailers?
even when you see it written down, it's like.
Is it the same kind of font?
I mean, kind of. Not.
Yeah.
I guess it's your brain doing that.
It means
too.
when he sees it written down like the letters, not the
Not the N word.
not the N
Not
word.
the N word.
Who was putting it on? Was it used? No.
No, it was Stumpy. I can't think of the name of the company.
I
Ranzo.
don't remember his name.
Oh, it's Stumpy from Kilmarnock.
Yeah, Stumpy.
yeah,
I know
Stumpy
you're
Hand.
Oh yeah, no, he puts on a lot of quite big shows
I
actually.
can't think of the name of the company at all. now.
I know it's right. Sorry, mate. Sorry about that.
Stumpy Jacks, that's what I would call it.
I could Google it, but I might end up going in
Just
circles
fucking-
here.
I'm like, fair.
You think
Stumpy
Jenkins
Jacks,
can
Stumpy
N-words?
Jacks, man, aye. And the N word, aye. Stumpy Knacks.
I
With
met him
the
at
K?
that place, Dirties in Kilmarnock. Is that still there?
Dirty
Oh,
Martinis.
that's a
Yeah.
cracking name.
I think it's there under a different name, and it doesn't do gigs anymore. I don't
Oh,
think.
yeah, okay.
Mankeys.
It's still there.
It was fun.
One of my favourite gigs was in there. We absolutely fucking.
Oh, in fact, I seen you play there.
You were there that night.
Yeah.
It was fucking awesome. But just because we had a fucking great gig, that was. I mean, if it was
Aye,
a shit gig,
at a
I'd
shit venue,
have
aye.
thought that venue was pish.
But it was cool because it was like you didn't make up the amps
Just
or
be
anything.
honest.
You just need to
No,
say the levels
it
and
was
just go
just
for
the
it. Yeah.
vocals. The thing that I loved about that gig was we literally packed the stuff away and we had a 6-hour drive to Wales straight after it.
Oh, shit.
So we arrived there at like 5 a.m. in Wales.
Steady going,
Then we
man.
did the radio session all day, then drove straight home. So by the time we finished the gig, I was back at home again, having done all of that in between in 24 hours. It was like, fuck me.
Yeah, fuck your 3 Peaks challenge.
Yeah, exactly. That was good. Dirties was good. I mean, I think. What's the one that's Bakers and Kilmarnock?
There's Bakers and then there's Fanny by Gaslight or something like that.
Fannies.
That's just
One of Fanny's. Oh, no. See, Fanny's is Teenage Fan Club to me. That's the Fanny's.
the Fannies,
Teenage Fan
the
Club.
Bottoms.
The Bottoms.
Fanny by Gaslight's a good name, but it's just a pub. It's like a posh old man's pub that
Oh, right, okay.
they just put gigs on the corner, and
Bit
it's
like McGill's.
not ideal. McCool's can go and fuck itself in its fucking arse.
Yes!
I finally said it on air.
Yeah.
I now know the story, so it's great.
Well, McCool's
Tell
in
Quinny the
Glasgow.
story. This is good. Aye.
Well, I did say that I would try and say it publicly
Yeah,
at some
definitely.
point so that I wouldn't have to explain it a million times. So basically,
So it's not a fucking chore. How was it gig
is
jam last night?
it's a chore.
I'm joking. I'm just
That's
All
that's
over your
another,
face.
That's
Okay.
another in-joke, folks. No, right, so McCool's, go back a few years. We'll say maybe 11, because it was probably nearly 11. And, well, it was. It was 2004. If we're being pernickety, it was 10 and a half years ago.
What, James?
no. What?
You were-
I was when I first get the
So
Right,
come on,
you
you're
utensils
a
it-
teenager then. You still haven't got over this.
Yeah, yeah. No. See,
You're sounding like the owner now.
you're sounding like the owner who tried to say get your fucking act. In fact, the owner tried to be cool about it.
It was a slight
tell you
pass.
what, I'm going to confuse anyone that's hearing this the first time. I'll start from the beginning. So basically, a thing got brought up recently online where people were talking about the best pub in Glasgow, and McCool's was left off of the list, right? So there's a cool list of pubs in Glasgow. It was all West End places, and it was like, these people haven't left the West End. McCool's is the best pub. Everyone's like, yeah, totally. Oh yeah, best memories. I innocently jumped in and said, I had one of the most unprofessional experiences of any gig, bar, pub night, anywhere. And somebody went, what are you talking about, mate? How fucking dare you? Basically, the vibe was, you're not allowed to. So I thought, do you know what? I'm not going to go into this. I just said, it happened. It was really so bad. The owner was basically in the middle of it all. He conducted the whole thing. Sorry, can't please everyone. I actually said the owner brackets who's probably dead now. And to be fair, he's probably. I think he's probably been dug up a few times.
Needless to say, I was the only person that liked his post.
So essentially, what happened was, because everyone was like defending McCool's like it was literally the only pub you could ever go to, and I thought, it's shit anyway, even if this didn't happen. So what happened was, we played a gig years ago when Tempercam just started. Really, it was like the first year of the band, and somebody said, look, I've got a mate's band who's pulled out of this gig, they can't play. It was the day before. They said, the headline band said you can use their gear, it's just basically a case of turn up, guitars in hand, play the gig. We thought, cool, we're trying a second guitarist at the time, which never panned out, probably because of this gig. Probably didn't help.
Sorry, Gordon.
Yeah, sorry, Gordon. That's fine to say yes. He'll remember it as well, I'm sure. And basically what happened was, on stage, everything was going to be fine, no sound check, it's a pub, it's only the vocals that are getting mic'd up, remember that. So that the owner starts basically shaking the mic and pushing the mic when I'm playing, hitting it with his fucking cane during the first song, and I was like, I had to actually say through the mic at one point, what the fuck are you doing? So after we stopped the gig, after we stopped the first song, he's like, gonna turn the fucking guitars down in my face on the stage. I was like, I'm embarrassed, like, for him, kind of going, mate, what the fuck? Who the fuck are you? He's like, I'm the owner. It's not Nebworth you're playing. And I was like,
what?
Oh, literally, this is true. This is totally true.
It's not Nebworth.
So I was looking at this doddery old cunt, right, screaming at me. And he wasn't sure on his feet at all. It was like he could have a fall at any minute.
Have you had an accident at this and worked this in your fault, Madonna?
I was saying the other day about having a fall. He was at that age where you can say he's having a fall and he didn't fall over.
He's had a wee fall.
So I tried to explain as in least technical terms as possible. I went, it's only the guitars. I can't. The drums are going to be too loud if I put the guitar down. He's like, it doesn't matter. You're not playing Nebworth. I was like, cool. Crank it down half a notch. Started playing the second song. Starts grabbing the mic off me and try to stop me playing, basically. And I was like, are you fucking kidding me? So after the second song I went, mate, you can fuck this gig, we're out of here. So down tools, everything back in the guitar cases and all the rest of it. The headline band came up to us, as rightly confused as they should be, and went, what's going on? What are you doing? We're like,
why are you shouting at my dad like that?
Father. But the thing was, see, as soon as we came off stage, this guy, the owner, who then, as it's just recently 11 years later been confirmed, it was really the owner. He actually went to the bar staff and went, yes, they're fucking going. And he actually went and sort of like almost to high five them. So we were getting confronted by the band going,
if he did high five them, he'd fall over again.
Yeah, but, they were actually just using it to support him, yeah. But we were putting guitars away. The band circled round us like, oh, kids, what the fuck? Get back up there and play your fucking gig. This isn't fair. You can't turn up and play then just decide after 2 songs you're leaving. And I was literally getting fenced in at the corner of the room like they were going to fucking do me in. And I was like, mate, did you not see what happened up there? He's like, aye, it doesn't fucking matter. Just get back up and play. So I'm just going,
I think it fucking does matter.
I'm just thinking, this is a fucking hidden camera show now. This is, what the fuck? So as we walked out, we just...
Cammy Beetle!
Nebworth undercover.
As we walked out, the owner's now standing at the bar. The rest of the bar staff all point at us and go, ha! Boo! Fuck off! Fucking get to fuck! Screaming this from the bar while they're serving people, and all the customers that are at the bar, not even at the gig, are looking round kind of going,
what the fuck?
They hadn't even seen the chaos that's going on because there's that divider in the so the bar's there. So we walked out and we just thought, got a bar cheering us to leave because the owner was So we were going home thinking, this is unreal. Unreal.
Did not just
and I only ever went back to McCool's once for a gig, and I saw one band there, and I remember thinking, I still don't like it. But they're all like, oh, James, get over it. I'm like, I'm not getting over it. I didn't care. I didn't care.
I'll be fair, like,
because they're like, have you not went back because of that? It's like, no, I just haven't went back because the place is shit. I don't care.
I've only been once, and it was when someone booked me a last minute to go.
I've only been there once. There was a play.
It was fine. I thought it was fine.
It's alright as well.
You know, I got paid, and it was just a gig, and I was fine. But yeah, I can imagine that'd be a bit of a nightmare.
it was just because, you know how it's so unnecessary. I thought there was no need for that, and the guy seemingly can't remember it. Of course he can't.
No, of course he can.
19 million years old.
Because he's done it every week.
Spunky old man.
I just think I'm trying to be as diplomatic as I can, but it's fucking.
Some guy. I tell you what, though, it's not because the part of the story I nearly forgot is the guy. There was someone else on that list. Went, if James Mackenzie is in a band called Tempercam, then I do know what happened that night.
I know what you did last summer.
But then because everyone's like, James, you can't fuck. Obviously, it's like dozens of folk I don't know, and they're all like, James, you can't fucking just leave it. You can't just say that and make an accusation and not. I was like, I don't want to explain what happened. It's bullshit. I'm over it. And then everyone's like, wait, this guy Andrew, I think his name is Andrew. What happened? What happened, Andrew? What happened? I'm like, this is genius.
Needless to say, it's
drops the mic. My job is done.
Right. There's a guess, right? It was really cool though. Like, it was the fact though as well that like that guy come back on it was like the next day,
next morning,
and I very nearly morning was like fucking 24 hours later. And
I kept him awake that night.
Didn't I must have pissed him off.
Really pissed him off.
You know, he's probably sitting in bed.
He's like, why can't I remember last week? Never mind 10 years ago.
He's hot cocoa. Do you know what I mean?
To be fair, his colostomy
bag
didn't empty itself that morning.
No,
it did when he rolled over on it.
Oh no! It's like I'm really angry wobbling.
That happened to my grandpa once in our car.
I think the thing I hated most about that thread was like
that's a true story, by the way.
The worst thing about that thread was the fact that it was a book.
My granny used to keep
rest in peace.
My granny used to keep a carrier in it.
Oh God. Oh well, it all comes back out the same. No. That's what I'm trying to say.
Oh, you can't put it. It doesn't go in that way.
It's like South Park eating through your ass.
Does it? Can it go in that way?
Oh, no one's ever tried. Really,
I'm lying, by the way. Like my granny, she never had a colostomy bag.
Oh, come out! You've been in the colostomy bag.
Colin does
for years.
I know. I just got a pure fetish, man. I just
like hanging about with people.
I like the way it feels in my hand.
You like hanging about with people whose grands are in colostomy bag situations. Okay.
Oh, we all find ourselves there eventually.
People, exactly. It's like,
can't wait.
We've all been to that underpass in our lives.
Life is just one big underpass.
If you go away with no other thought tonight, just remember life is just one big underpass.
And,
but stay away from
paedophilia baffles Quinny.
I was going to say this fucking.
You've got to be standing at an underpass as that's like the headline.
I'm just like pure confused. Like,
do you know what's really weird though? Like,
Why bother?
See with the whole
what an effort! I mean, think about it. The effort you're going to pulling wee lasses, you could be pulling big lasses.
I know, hot birds. It's like Billy Connolly said recently. He was like doing a show thing.
What's my name?
What's my name? Aye. No, but they were saying recently that he said he's like I like you know, suicide bombers and things like that. They're promised like so many virgins. Blah blah blah. And he's like, fuck that. He's like 52 virgins. He's like, that's a fucking nightmare. He's like, give me 2 fire breathing whores. It's like over the 52 virgins, and I'll take a fucking tune. Basically,
I'll take your tune.
That's brilliant.
Do you know? Can you believe this? Mumford and Sons are
doing a thing in Aviemore.
They're doing their own 2-day festival.
Aye, in an underpass though.
That's unbelievable.
James, who's rehearsing just now?
Colin might know the girl in the band we're hearing better than I do. I know one of the guys too. It's a mishmash.
They're really good.
Granny in the colostomy bags.
Is it their own stuff? I know this is riveting to listen to, folks, but
no, I don't know.
So I don't know if it's covers or not.
It's like
their 4th rehearsal.
I kind of get asked to play drums and never really get back to them. Sorry, guys.
Colin says that about everyone, though. I think he's.
Well, Biffy Clyro will be like for you, Drummerson.
No, it's not. The bass player and drummer will need to leave to support their brother in his pedo claims.
Oh, if you've been listening, people, you'll get that. You know, that's for the attentive ones.
And if you've not been listening, do you want to hear a joke about Alzheimer's?
It's still going.
Still going. What's still going?
Fucking what? We talking about? You talking about? What are we talking about there? Oh, underpass.
Speaking of Alzheimer's,
what do you want to hear, Joe, about Alzheimer's?
What's next on the notes?
There isn't anything else.
I had some pish about
Alzheimer's.
pish about Alzheimer's. I mean, we're kind of near the end of the first one anyway here, so I mean, I think
Aye, good one. The first one.
everyone knows who do too. Every
Yeah.
fortnight.
No,
There's
nobody
absolutely
knows.
no 7th, 10th, 20th wall anymore. Also smashed them all
Those
down.
fuckers down, eh?
You not just edit it out? No.
Well, basically, the only thing I had to mention was that there was a thing about. It's completely gone. It is absolutely gone now.
Actually, I've got a good one, but I'll keep it for the
Oh,
next show.
no, it was
No, don't.
it was to do with no, because it might not be as current. It was basically to do with the new ticket tout law thing they were talking
no,
about.
that's not mine.
No, I mean mine was a sort of serious one.
Oh, no, mine's fun.
Slightly music related. No, it was just saying that there's that new thing they're going to do now where I think it was something to do with. You have to have full discretion when you buy tickets now, and you're not allowed to not buy a ticket. Like, a company can't resell a ticket without giving you 100% of the information, like the original owner's name and all the rest of it.
Right.
But it's law now.
So you can just go in and sue the cunt and then take the ticket.
Pretty much,
Aye.
But it's all it was all in the name of like bringing piracy down in there. And there was also that thing I was going to talk about this week about they're changing the official chart day.
Yeah, as of. It's also was last week, not the first week that included streams.
Oh no, that's been
No,
for
that's
a
been
while.
ages,
That's
that's been
been
ages.
But I think this is the first time it's actually included them.
Oh no, wait,
Oh,
you're
no,
right.
no.
It was downloads and streams is different. You're right.
Because that's
Are you
why
right?
like, a lot of the,
Oh,
the
really?
folk, a lot of the
Yeah,
folk who won at the Brits were propelled right up.
Let's
okay.
find out the information
But,
and then tell people about it.
What I do know about the singles thing is it's got to legally be Fridays now that every single comes out on. Doesn't matter what country you're in, it has
Right.
to be Friday. So it'll literally be you can't be submitted at the
Why
charts
don't they
if
just
it's not the
why
same
don't you just
Friday.
give up? No one gives
Yeah.
a shit about the
Nobody
chat.
gives
No,
a
but this is why they're doing
I
it,
forgot
because
there
they
was even
say
charts.
it'll bring piracy down. I don't know how.
Is that going to fight?
Because everybody steals on a Wednesday.
Oh yeah,
Listen,
That's
I
true,
don't-
aye.
that's what
I don't
gleaned from
pirate
it.
music and I still don't. Like, I
Aye.
work in
Right,
music
but
and
here's
So I don't.
right,
I can also say I don't pirate music.
But here's
I don't pirate
the
music
grey
either,
here's
I
the
don't.
grey area. I've been buying Spotify for the last 3 years now, right? Is that because the thing is
That kind of feels like piracy because
I've got full time
nobody makes
access
fuck
to
all.
anything, right? No adverts. But am I stealing it because they're still not getting money from it? Don't count the pennies they're getting, the
Yeah,
1 pence.
totally, aye.
So is that pirating? Because it's legal. Do you know what I mean? It's weird. It's
I
the
kinda
most
don't-
legal
I
way of
actually
stealing
don't-
music.
I don't bother with Spotify kind of for that reason. I feel a bit shit about it.
No, I use it. I think it's
don't
okay.
feel guilty at all.
When I
Because
think
they
about
must
it,
be making millions off of people that aren't. It's not going back to the bands. you
yeah,
know?
but it's causing people to be more creative about it. People
but
are doing
artists
really
are
well.
definitely getting smarter.
Yeah,
Definitely.
about what they can give people as an experience and what they can give
Well,
people.
what's the
More
thing?
self-sufficient.
Before we
Is
forget,
it?
you
More
remember the
yeah,
name? What's the
totally.
name of that thing? The funding idea where the thing that came to
Oh.
light because of that band that basically on tour spent thousands, but they didn't really because they're dicks and they made it all up.
Oh yeah. Let's not even give them a fucking time.
No, let's not go.
Oh, let's not give them more promo.
Yeah, fuck that.
But that company,
the thing we were looking at.
Picador.
Oh, yeah, but that's his company. though.
yeah.
Something
That's
like that.
his company.
Oh, that's. But I'm
No,
not saying.
no, but you can. Anyone.
The thing we were looking at for rewarding people to listen. Oh,
So
shit,
basically,
yeah.
do you know what? We've already went over it. We did go over it at one of the shows, I think.
It's something like Patreon or something like that.
Ah, there you go. Patreon. You can be a patron. That's it. Patreon.
Oh, right, okay.
So you basically you give rewards, and it's working fucking wonders. For
Aye,
folk.
there's
It's
a-
not like
what is it?
Kickstarter. It basically means that if you, basically the
Pay
whole
like
point
a
is,
tenner a month for talking sake, and like if we did the podcast, we would say for a tenner a month, like just as an example, we're not doing this. For a tenner a month,
Maybe not right now.
Yeah, for a tenner a month, we'll give you like an exclusive podcast, or we'll give you a video session with a live band or whatever once a
right,
month
cool.
for your
That's
tenner.
really cool, man.
but it's not like a pledge thing. It doesn't need to reach a certain amount. It's like if they pay that,
You
like
get it.
you get that, as it were. You know what I mean? So
That's cool,
You
man.
can
You're
do it
really cool.
as a pledge as well,
You
but
can,
it tends
yeah.
to be I'm doing this because I want to like tour England.
It's
if I'm in a
so
band or
it's
whatever.
actually so complicated the way it works, but it's complicated to make it actually more profitable.
To make it work.
So
Yeah.
the video they've got, the way it's a wee doodle thing they've got, it's like, it's all cutesy and it's got like an
Yeah,
Apple advert music going over it, and it's really clever, and that is the future. Like right now, it's definitely the only decent thing going for someone to make money off of an independent release. Really,
Aye, definitely.
without going into the Kickstarter idea where you need to have loads of money first of
Yeah,
all.
no,
Well, that's
I mean,
the best.
I think releases are something. it's just for promo, isn't it?
Yep.
I mean,
Definitely.
it's it's all just for promo and for having the great songs that then people are going to want to come and see live.
Give the shit away and
But even
make
that,
your money.
Well,
out
I
of
don't
shows.
think necessarily give it away. I think put a price on it so that it has value. But you'll have people bringing those things to
I mean,
gigs, and I think the more
SoundClouds and stuff
personal
like
you
that.
can make that experience for people, the better. It does mean that people end up doing more things for their live shows, like backing tracks and putting fucking massive light shows and stuff, and it makes people feel like they can't do shows unless they're spending tons of money on it because they're trying to make the whole thing all encompassing. It's not just
Guys are kind of guilty of that at the moment.
oh man, I've been to see so many bands recently, and it's just but I don't want to fucking
The
start
thing is, like, I suppose
seeing
when
people,
you've
but
got so many of the,
Yeah, you're right,
kind
you're
of established bands, not even like for now, I suppose for 10 years ago, guys like the Subways and stuff like that, who you'd go, oh yeah, I've heard of them, and probably did have a 3-4 album deal.
Subways have got a new
But,
album
like,
out this week. Or
They're-
last week.
every band seems to go down the pledge route now of that was
Aye.
Yeah,
established, because you get Ash doing it, Subways doing it. I think Razorlight may be coming back with a pledge
It's
album.
because
and all
it's
that kind of
actually a
stuff.
painful reminder that if you're not Taylor Swift or Ed Sheeran, you're not making millions.
Yeah.
You're not making enough to last.
Aye.
But I
That's
mean,
kinda
I
scary,
don't know. It was someone Saint Saviour. I don't know if you've heard of her.
Yeah, yeah.
Heard of.
I played a gig with her like years ago. I was playing drums for my friend Mary, and it was in the Captain's Rest. We were in the wee back bit, and I was just chatting.
place.
Yeah, it was great, man. And I was just chatting to her about stuff, and she was talking about this thing called a portfolio career, which sounds kind of wanky, but
right, though.
the more that I've been like working on stuff like that, I've realised that people need to. You can't just be a fucum musician. Do you know what I mean? You can't, maybe work with other people and write stuff or do some classes, because she did lots of there was a lot of physical movement in her performance, so she did a lot of performance art or whatever classes. I don't know what it was exactly she done.
Physical. I was like, physical movement.
Aye.
Dancing.
Interpretive dance.
But it was and it wasn't. Yeah, it was kind of interpretive dance. But if you ever, it was amazing just to see the Captain's Rest. It was unbelievable. So she had like, these lights around her, and she could move her body like it was fucking liquid, like it was
She
incredible.
was human flubber.
Yeah,
She was actually shit faced. She was
well,
all
she wasn't fucking.
My illusion completely.
But so she did a lot of stuff like that, and then I think people become like an artist in every regard that they can, and I think maybe that's what more people need to be doing, instead of just being like, I am, like fucking Paul McCartney. I'm just going to keep making music, even though it's getting worse and worse.
See,
and
recently,
worse.
I was going for a job like doing like music tuition and things like that, and I found it really difficult to kind of write a bio kind of thing about the last so many years of what you're doing and different things.
There's only so many ways you can say wanking and stealing homeless people's money.
An underpass in the same, but not
Building
genuinely-
underpasses.
But
I'm calling it
I
building
basically had to make.
underpasses.
I basically had to make a like it's like a kind of portfolio kind of / CV kind of thing.
Yeah, yeah.
And it was fucking hard going, man. It wasn't easy.
I think like to bring some circularity on this
It's fun, but it
episode,
was-
it doesn't really matter what you do, because Beyonce's better if you listen to Kanye.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if
I've
you
got a
listen-
cracking thing about Kanye. We should do we've got a Kanye segment next week. So tune in. It's really funny.
Yeah,
It's
we're
really
just
funny.
about out of time for this one.
Thank you for listening.
Yeah, thanks a lot, man.
Maybe see Quinny next week as well.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, listen.
I might still be here.
Woohoo!
I
Yeah.
still have a few beers left.
I'm going to chain him to the door like a
Bye.
protest.
Right, tune in
Bye.
to drag it with another pass.
Kisses in the pink parts.
Oh,
See, I'm saying that now.
that's that. Right. See you later. Bye, guys. Bye.
Bye.
Quinny,